Where you used to get used?
Yes, I get.
Welcome to our program. We use the program where they bring the information come to you. I know say whether in also outside this country, you go out for take part and you only wait for them.
Well, I will just look the program and respond through your text or WhatsApp message where you send. The text line is 077 685 and the WhatsApp line is 079 15 47 14. Send your comment, they will read on the program.
Well, it will be your voice.
My voice.
Inside the program today, we'll bring in one abandoned baby cops. We then friend Tengbetong. We will tell you about that. Then we will give you updates on that New England baby cops where they may abandon. Then the Ministry for Lands, Dr. Dennis Sandy and his team, well, and they at work now Gloucester Saddle. Civil Rights Coalition, they give you updates on the Simbox fraud. And then one container capsized at Ferry Junction, well, they just left and they on top of one hose. This and more plus other things that will bring country inside the program we use. Minadan must say.
Lucian Gandana Mini.
Well, we'll take a break and join with sponsors.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what you talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where you go for 8,250 news. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where you go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy yourself here. No come boy yourself here.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say they come me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where you go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video. I the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, sure.
Oh dear, now the founder will get an orange SIM, so
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This na other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial star 800 ash for begin the enjoyment.
Orange, it's all about what matters to you.
Alright, one for begin with this. These are the new trend of the see now. People they go they born picking, either they born a life one and kill them, or they born them, they abandon them, he die in the streets like that. Well, this happened at Tengbetown when we were at the blood, we rush at the scene and bring this.
Honorable inside the country, the member of parliament, well, it's so pathetic. I mean, getting the news this morning that an abandoned fetus of a young lady lie along the stream by the uppermost part of Tengbetown. So I got to rush down at the scene and see this, like, this picking, the person who born and just can't deposit her. Maybe one the picking, but the picking don't die now. Yeah, this is very, very unfair to humanity. I mean, how can a woman, after you don't conceive on 9 months, you come and born the kid and abandon a Nigerian, then you don't kill one life? Why not be able to make somebody take this seriously a minute? I mean, I presume a baby girl, healthy, look at
Mina Inspector Marie Kamal attached Aberdeen Police Station. Yeah, this early morning I go work, I don't board me keke. On my way to this Town Bridge, I see crowd and I see cameraman hang over the water. And I said to myself, no, this is of police interest. I said, I can't check it. When I come, I notice saying a baby and to at this place here, and this was a saya soup, and a girl people.
So what's in the way you concerned towards this?
And me concern this na life. And once na life, na government property, na government law. And besides it, if you know say you girl picking, you not do it for born or you not need for, you know want for a child, a baby, use contraceptive. So many ways they need for use contraceptive, you can use them. Not if you can get seen like I just seen for baby.
So what's on a step as a police officer?
When we step with a try for stop this, we sensitize them on contraceptive. Even the nurses, the doctors, they help here, then they sensitize them how for use contraceptives. For that kind of thing like this, nobody can.
Well, you can imagine now the new trend, woman just you get belly instead of a bond, the bikini go keep posing. For that, they go to go here.
When no say no be want herself, why even to start belly for almost months?
She imagine.
You see?
Now and then a mother, you know, not of us say that we check them from my God posting echo.
God will make them able to find them out. Like
how,
yes.
With the kind of update now, this same kind of thing been being at New Englandville, where somebody go abandon the baby day. Well, after some time now, police don't investigate now, so they don't catch the posting pap. We do that. So Ibrahim Alim Conte, well, send this to now.
Alhaji Kelfala Mbadi Bangura, the officer with in charge, New England Police Station. Because you don't say we are proactive guys. We don't gather a lot of evidence. We don't obtain a lot of statements. And the police will be arrested during the course of the investigation. We take and go now the hospital. Yeah, the medical evidence confirms says the very person don't just commit and I don't commit the abortion. So yes, of course, we don't take charge statement from them. We don't send file for advice. DPP don't advise. So relatively, what's next? And for charge and court, we come on our head.
So the lady be answer say yes, na Indoa?
Of course, we don't take statement from my ears. Then they no go for deny. They think clearly. In Bobby Tete, they big water. Yes, of course, they don't answer. Hopefully Monday, you will in a court, God willing.
Alright, well, now the trend that one they don't see, we they carry on from yonder, we they go now na Gloucester Saddle, who say the Minister of Lands, Dr. Dennis Sandi and his team, be non go there and then they had serious work there because they say now he cites that one day where they go for use for the benefits of the states. Well, now we join Judge Lewis as even there with the minister and his team.
Munadu, Mina Minister of Land, Housing and Environment, Dr. Dennis M. Sandi. Today we don't come here for can tell the people of this country the good intention where the new direction gets for transform communities them and move the process of development forward in this country. Within our Gloucester, actually our Gloucester Saddle will go now. But if you can see me fumbling, now the road this road don't open. This was a very, very tight road, very tight. Where there is no way you can the bush or the grass now the bush not go touch him to let alone you. So with machines that don't Canada from Sunday, they have been on the ground and they don't do an excellent job. So this is now the road now where they lead to Gloucester Saddle. And so we fumble them here now, one for Mecca in a way where two vehicles can go past. One to go down, one to go up. And of course now we go now and low and see the kind of work where the Ministry of Lands, Housing and the Environment don't do for actually live to the aspirations of His Excellency our President, the retired Brigadier Julius Maada built in vision for this country. Me family, you know, give people then land, they don't get access to that land, road no day. Because what we don't do a very comprehensive layout of the place. This is a place we're going to change the face of Freetown and this country in particular. This is a place we're going to bring embassies then, a place in fact we're going to transform the entire governance structure of this country. So my family, this is a state land, clearly. And so we lead now towards the place when I go see the real action they take place. So I'm going to tell you, I say, we work in the best interest of this country. And the road where they make, not to me get for enjoy them. The road where they make, not to me and my team don't can go for enjoy them, but rather for the good image of this country, so that we all go honestly get the respect and dignity we they crave as Sierra Leoneans then.
So it's not the intention really to make this road?
The intention I don't explain already. Now for make the one that we get for live and get access to the lands them and house they want to construct in the future. Get smooth access there. Because there's no way you go make an area or a layout, then of course you don't get access road where they lead to the place. So don't open this road here because we want to get this place right honestly now this time around. We don't lose Hill Station. We don't lose South Ridge. But here we now for lost the planning aspect of this area we call Gloucester Saddle. So I'm here on the ground, my family for telling her the extent of the effort we don't put in terms of the new direction.
Well, that's what the Ministry of Works and they at work now, the Gloucester Saddle. Well, always we can try for giving an update on something we use can bring. When I remember we been about this Simbox business. So Civil Rights Coalition, they update we again on this Simbox fraud. So we will join Alfonso Manley.
Yeah, I'm Alfonso Mali, the National Coordinator of Civil Rights Coalition. Well, I don't say we say this Simbox fraud no go be like the illegal mining where them catch on Chinese man them and till say the case then investigate. First of all, I update the public based on evidence they don't get. There was a contract where QCell subcontract through ZTL Corporation where they give contract to this company where they catch with the Simbox fraud when a Timeline Engineering company. It means say contract the way QCell signed between them and ZTE with this Lion Engineering Company. And that number of the agreement now 52 SL 201 801 2404 FB WFB1. That's the contract, and so the number. What I want back let the public understand. The mobile company, then they pay 9 cents for each call we make for fraud and cyber crime prevention, right? And then we get a system where they subcontract a company, when NATCOM subcontract a company, where they can call the mobile company and say block this SIM, we suspect this SIM, so they go through the gateway, then can they do that. But for the past 3 months, there is no call rate come up from NATCOM to them come here, say block this SIM or not block that SIM. And also where they make international call. If na outgoing call, you they pay $0.01 per minute. Where they do incoming call, we call the kind side, now $0.024 per minute. And this morning now by months you come in the PM. So what you want for make this Simbox fraud expose? One, if they make government lost money. 2, if they make the mobile company back lost money, and if the mobile company back close, you will find out say salon people then will lost job. And I don't say they investigate. Then SIM card or they missing actual SIM card on a shell or crackers. And order for all the evidence that if you go catch from the Chinese man them and the Ghanaian them, order the evidence for they in possession. Now CID or somebody else. And the car with this small let the public understand and they reach at a point. But one for all CID and speed up this investigation. This issue of this Simbox fraud now very big issue them in Fambu. Big people then they inside it. want to see this guy for conclude the investigation. But so far, so good. While the public know say the company they pay to NATCOM for prevent some kind of thing there. And also this way they expose so when the Director General for NATCOM go on at them, not just in one post they take the place. What about the implication of the mobile company? What about the implication of government, the money government they lost? So again, I want to see this speed up this investigation.
Well, from Somalia, and we go to Ferry Junction to say one container and say deliberately, the person do hang this container at the end of the day for don't pass people house, and from where it happened, they abandon and they not do nothing towards some today. Jorian Dumbuya and Patrick Henry been going at the scene at Ferry Junction. Now we see what in them bring.
Abubakar Sapate, sir. What happened? The people who get this factory, fishing company Banico, we see them and carry this machine. They say they can pull one container for transfer and one motorcar long trailer with the couch. So the machine come inside to them, it pack. So then try for move the container. People in dinner do, people in the holler say, hey. The man don't ace the container up, the forklift machine man. You don't ace the container up, you suspend it up. At the house, at the street, you suspend it up, it come down from the machine. He said the people and forget 100,000 before he put the container down. People they holler, they tell and say, man, try like put this machine down. He said, no, person get the 100,000 down. This 100,000 bring problem. It come down from the machine, left the machine, the thing, drop. It hits the house, cause damage. People and then at the house, me woman come on selling, they don't have the house in entire one. All night the woman they make markets. The woman can't lay down, they begin come on school in the door and then inside the thing for them, boop, inside it.
When is it happen?
It happened on Friday the 23rd, sir.
And up till now?
Up till now, for when this thing drop, Banico man will get the fishery, will not see him. The man the way he say now then can't buy the container in hand because he don't sell this container, but we don't know. So in the Banico will get the fishery, and the man the way he say them buy the container will get, and the other man will get the machine will come for can do the forklift will take the container up till now, sir, from last week Friday the 23rd up to today nobody will not see, nobody not talk to it.
Well, this kind of attitude, I don't know, but to me, disorderly behavior. And
I think say police for go inside and find out good one. You know, like we go Ferry Junction, where they go down towards the ferry, you know, how would we go so? Now, this thing happen, and 30 days, the thing the people and things they all cover, nobody knows say a word.
Anyway, we will continue with this. ActionAid International Salon. Don't pull do one project for letting go for build active society for improve gender response to public service delivery, especially for the women and girls them where they go one for let and go get sustainable development as salon with support from European Union EU. The value of that project today past 1.3 million euro. Owion Atanasios Shakabundu Bokari. He sent this for we and he talked to the director for ActionAid, Mohamed Silla, about this project.
Then I will invalid today for can launch a project where we entitled Building an Active Civil Society for Improved Gender Responsive Public Services, especially for women and girls, for attain sustainable development in Sierra Leone. This is a project when the European Union fund ActionAid, and we work with Campaign for Good Governance, and we work with CCY, Center for Coordination Youth Activities, to implement this project in 4 districts. The Western area, then we also get Bo, we also get Bombali, and we get Kono. So one in the east, one in the west, one in the south, and then one in the north.
How long this project will go for?
Well, the project will last for 3 years. It actually starts in June 2018 and it will run up to 2019, 2020. Kind of 3-year project.
What are the value of this project?
The value of the project is actually about 1,340,000 euros. And the European Union, they actually give you 90% of that money. They win about 1,200,000 euros.
What are they want to get for work with in this project?
Well, this project, as the name itself they talk about building active civil society organizations. We therefore work with civil society organizations in the 4 districts they are. We actually target like about 8 chiefdoms. So for the other 3 districts, there are 2 chiefdoms. In Western area, we try for also equate a situation of about chiefdoms. But every day, we're actually looking for target about 80 communities there for this project here. In total, we deal with about 171 civil society organizations because we for build the capacity to be able for demand accountability from local councils for them able for deliver services. At the same time, we build capacity of youths there, over 400, we build capacity of women there, we become activists, about 400 of them also. We also work with about 160 people the way they work for local authorities there, and in their 4 different locations there.
Right, well, from there, from ActionAid, we come straight to the drivers' union, where the president be expressed concern. He say what he make because Tile Williams meet up them with big crowd and ask what happen with the police crowd now do. He explained more to we on Tile Williams.
Mina Alpha Amaduba, the national president for motor drivers and general transport workers union. Well, we gathered this morning for we go ask the Ministry of Labour few questions, or for make we will know few things. We will not say the one about with union, but God make the minister and deputy they don't address the issue. So if you see we there today in this large crowd today, over 200 members from all over the country, all the districts represented, no sign of the today we left. Everybody, all the districts represented, the chairman, the secretaries, the organizers, they all come today. Don't go to Ministry of Labour, they don't tell you exactly what they can do for you.
Well, so what's the challenges when we get difficulty there? So?
With challenges, one are people will interfere into the union. We now an independent organization. Government no they give we money. Now we ourselves one cent they they get on a park. Now we sustain with food. Now we pay with salaries with. Now we do most of we even this building where you see now. Now inside there I don't build this building. Nobody no help we. Now what we get now we take build this building. This now an office. Not to Alpha Amaduba get them. Now for motor drivers and general transport workers union. But the interference into the union is too much. Una left we, let we live, let we promote ourselves, let we make sure we live a better life.
Well, that's the drivers union presidents being the talk to Tile Williams. And one for going again, Tile go waka na Krube community. That's in a community that way na prone area where you definitely get for good for see how things then they unfold. Well, Tile Williams go there and now this is for we.
Observe even that school will be telling about say they in bad shape. But God understand this now that they make the school now and the school now they don't put the roof and the roof now they all don't come on now and they don't put notice say people are not for day. But now what you don't understand now say they're gonna make the school empty for now. But with God are concerned that the place say back they talk of the bridge. We get some students that will talk to they ask how the bridge there, the risk of the bridge.
Mina the Kali Bangura. Well I feel happy because the beginning they go far again. Whole school there, I think I say it's just simple for we. Okay. So happy for the school in Bill 1.
Alright.
Go begin and come far from a movie.
But when I didn't hear, so when I go build the school, what's now security when I go build towards the school, at this time I go damage against this and the camera.
But we back now security now for carry the one the way they build the school and the school. Because of level people will go there for go land. Well, we tell the president thank you. Let's continue the good work we don't start.
Alright, sir. Okay. So now we can go begin land so now. You now begin encourage her for going to the school also?
Yes, sir.
So that's the message you go send to the president since you don't have the free education and navigate can't be attend. I don't know if the school you make one day over for the bridge itself. But all they watch and see how best and go for do this work because you are in a large community where people can go school and they use this bridge. And this bridge instead they're in bad shape. We don't know what's going to respond to this bridge in shape. We're going to have the beginning go for the use for go to school. If you see the bridge now don't do damage, don't cut. Even in not no railing, it just does so. If the sisters up again, they can and they walk towards this bridge. And the bridge no sorry go always go see the railing. They see where the people and they can towards and at this bridge and they use more signs for go even king top. We don't know what thing and go able for two towards this bridge. Assist them, let go be safety. Because as small picking and the workers so inside to the bridge. Anything they can able for the good bridge. But we don't know how they go for guide them picking so or let them go able for make this bridge. Since the school they can make now, we don't know what's the responsibility towards the bridge. And the bridge is continue to the school in make one. And
alright, from there, Kobe, we go straight to Eastern Police. We say we go see sensitization because the police them na Eastern Police say then they try for prevent certain things them rather than try for manage them where it don't happen. So they say what they go do for this festive season, then they try for preach to people, educate and sensitize people, let them know what they for do. Tile Williams again been go around Eastern Police and at this crusade he meets there.
Per hour. Una understand how it's a low highway, but some of una they go up to 70 miles. If it's one picky one cross now, you're not going to check because of the speed. You're not able to. One thing, the golden rule for driving, you for able to control the steering and you for able to control the speed limit. You go only able to control the speed limit according to the maximum way they press. If you go above 80 miles, you're not going to be able to control. Because people are there for cross. So temple man there for cross. It's just a dash, one cross. You're not going to be able.
Well, me na Superintendent Marie Jallo, I'm the support officer in the Eastern Police Division. As we approach the festive season, we Inspector General of Police been given the mandate say for ensure say we come back and talk to people there. And make sure we secure them so that when the festive season they approach, we don't get too much issues there, incidents there, that we don't area of responsibility.
Okay, what do you mean by security?
Security, when the way that they will wait for secure and safeguard the people there, because one of we commandate and work there as a police now for make sure so we save life and property. So because we get that mandate for save life and property, now we get that mandate again for secure and make sure say they go home peacefully and they sleep peacefully. That's not security.
Alright, I still want to talk about them about the way they do bad and finger pocket and do people. How wanna come across this road and want to put all them here in place?
Well, where we Inspector General we don't give you the mandates for coming and work with people there. We from the LUC when Chief Superintendent LUC Aisha and the management of the Eastern Police Division, we come together and make us for begin for sensitize with the community. For bring a set and the roundabout, we say all man they pass because you're at a district center. We say everybody they pass for can do shopping, for go upline, for come upline at the intersection points is. So we as the Eastern Police we come together and bring for sensitize with people before we go properly to the festive season.
Well, we go say kudos, of course, the police they take proactive strides now by engaging the people for letting them know. Indeed.
Prevention is better than cure.
Not for just the arrest they put now, myself, At least when you talk to somebody, better.
Yes, all my understand your own position.
Yes. Anyway, the Institute for Drug Control and Human Security don't pull nado the impact for saloon drug law on people where they use drug and the states. William Wise, Medina CCSL, and Freetown, Osai, then Mingo Pulnado this thing. So he talked to one of the members of IDCHS.
My name is Prince Bonuseni. I'm the focal person for West Africa Drug Policy Network. Yeah, so this is research with the network. These are a number of different people, civil society organizations, Rastafarians and other people we come together to form this network where they advocate for drug policy reform. Inside this book, a research report we then carry out on the effect of Sierra Leone drug laws on the people where they use drug in Sierra Leone as a state. Now in the inside, a lot of findings in there. One finding where they inside this report now that this jamba or cannabis Nina the most prevalent drug na salon. Cause for a very long time, when Nina the background to the research, for a very long time they don't arrest people them and they jail people them, arrest and they jail for jamba, particularly other drugs. We don't see this not create any much impact yet. If you pass na beach, you see people that they smoke. If you pass na town, you see people that they smoke this same jamba. Anywhere you will see people that still smoke this jamba. But then we serve as a network, don't say, what's not the point for arrest person for jamba and go jail them? It get impact on her because you don't criminalize the person. Most of the young people when they come out as criminals, they need to get job again. They find it difficult for reintegrating into society. And besides, the state they spend so much money from arrest to detention to prosecution and for keep themselves like Padema Road prison or whichever prison. So we don't do a cost-benefit analysis of alternatives to incarceration for minor non-violent drug offenders.
Now in office, when you don't put this report together?
No, we go in various districts or through the western, rural and urban. We go Cambia, we go Boloko, we go Bombali, we go Kenema, we go Bo, we go Mafanta, and lots of places. We talk to prison officers, we talk to police officers, we talk to people the way they use drugs.
If we get any recommendation, we want to give to
Yeah, we get broad recommendations. Some of the broad recommendations, or two broad recommendations. One, we recommend that they decriminalize minor non-violent drug offense.
Yakuswa.
Possession for personal use or for medicinal use.
Well, from that drug story there, we push them. The National Organization for Women and Salon, they call now Salon, don't want for the talk where they go talk for make women them go able get strength as peace builder them so that they go able do what they for do. This been a Kaningo, Godrich, the woman community them. Who say we own Athanasius Pratt been there and bring this story.
I'm the secretary to the Edman Committee over Funkia community. Well, my action plan, we get a lot of things. It also like we talk about. We get issues the way they disturb we get for light and one at the sand mining, 2 that teenage pregnancy, then 3 the fishing activity where the damage where they cause deforestation to the community. But one of the things we want to focus on through this training we don't get or through this dialogue session we don't get. One, we get for involved, in necessary for we involve now the authorities then. And not only the authorities then, where the stakeholders on the tongue, but we need also important people within in the governance like the MP, we need the ONS that way because then say they deal with land issue, then the EPA. All them want for let them come together, for let them see reason how they going for help for tackle this sand mining because most of people go them in this thing. And not only that, but we watch say one of the things we wait for think where we don't begin to think about who don't begin to speak, how we going for pull them but the young one them from that sand where they build that sand. The only thing no more that for no more we forget is center. God can get good people that we could come in for help with for build a center, a training center where they're going for go learn something so that then they go make them go move from that sand and they're going for learn something for them better. And that will
Nina Chief Mohammed Kabo from Kanigo.
Now you don't come 4-day consultative and dialogue meeting. From waiting you don't can learn. Where you go to a community, waiting will be your action plan.
Well, when we go to this community, I get for call on the business people from Kanigo community, then I call on to the councillor, call on to the honorable, then we will able to sit down and pave a way how we able to raise a fund for let we come up for make this bridge here. Although we run a government, but the key people inside government, the president and himself have one leg count board for see but this will Kanigo problem together with the honorable and the councillor who will get.
It's okay, Nasubi and that, but we'll go for a short break. We'll come back. We'll go inside the second half of the program. All right, welcome back to Wayus, the second half of the program. But now we return the microphone to now.
Well, this first one say, Mr. Minister of Lands, do ya Kana Momo Drive, Juba to Kaningo and plan the area? No access road, no day. Even footpath safe so some us no day. The person don't put in name.
They say, they say what's in the happy na salon. Say, bo, God sorry for we na this country. Abu na Abadin.
This one say we used to say for SLBC Carnival, I go on for see the following people and upskill with them. Daniel Mosier, Lucien Ganda, Salvatore Ba, David Agaba, Mawa Aliu, among others. This is come from Mohamed Kuruma, na Benghazi Hastings.
Benghazi come no more, yeah? This one said the woman will born that Pekin and go kill him. Say the government for kill him back from Abbas Massacre in a Hillcut.
This one say cleaning and fine thing in the country, but how then they don't put things in place for cow dinero in show. Alright, this is come out from Josie Nagasfield Waterloo. Well, I don't know how cow dinero in show can merge with the cleaning. National cleaning. Yeah, we don't understand.
If you go show, we reach them 4 or 5 o'clock, you're gonna use.
Well,
if you wait till 6 o'clock, you
go. Well, you go that day so till 12. Then after 12, now you you mommy and daddy host road.
Right.
Otherwise, you go and get your own embarrassment. And you blame yourself.
This is when you see someone get mind over for go to a picking a gutter. Say that woman they if for they jail for life. Schoolboy about our street.
This one say let the innocent Pekin will die in soul rest in perfect peace. He said, but this kind of a thing for come to a halt. Papa police, I think them don't reach for me gonna begin put camera. Now different place them na the city. This is come from Jane.
Say that's a woman wicked. Say salon for blessing as well as all.
Another one say some people them lawless na the country. The government need for take action over them kind of a thing they are. Salon sweet for leave from Patrick Tengbe. He said, God bless you all. On a walk on they do.
So we used to say that the best program, so like God bless SLBC and bless on all. Say this Pizarro about force barrick.
Well, the caliber where this one they come with speed. No go able open because somebody they call then the message they say they come with full boat speed. So we end and they force, then we they go and carry on with the rest of the program. We go come back as we they go. Well, this one now we they bring to you. Now one man, you know, it raised concern over the arrest where they arrest in boss in Poda. He said because this SLIS say they go arrest and he said to he own seats not too bad off. Now they were talking being talked to him.
I deal with transport. 29 Gavis still I did me shop there and also supply. Like this morning I didn't house, now the driver got for call me, say they all have for mental seats. Now I say, I say the court transport they don't give it till January. I say why not this time they can hold you for mental seats. So from then I can at the place I can meet the word in them, I talk to the word in there, I say this muska, you know for long. Don't the other one they say I say you know compare that muska day and the other one I say look when I say I make you decent, I make a decent, don't want to be talking more make a decent. I say as surprised at this time when I can hold you. So I can't meet the word in any the word in tell me say they will go and they will call examiner for make an exam muska. But don't they take up to this time nothing. Some of the drivers then they are me and the owner of the motorcar. When I January they don't see. And but you know saying like what you the tell us say now, the seats them their original they have to forget. So at least pass they get for like when they don't say January, Uber go at least Uber no want to see motorcar so. When they give it say January, at least we go find original they will put on by motorcar. But no go one say no more like I will be so. So by end on a business the motorcar they do. And I put I get and Toyota is.
What's the one from?
Now we buy Charlotte Street we were first.
Yes, Una know that.
Una driver now you know I must like outside. So I meet 12 motorcar Isaiah. So the 12 motorcar I meet Isaiah, they don't left the 3 motorcar, you don't go, we all don't left. The man they go and laugh back, they say, we don't left, we don't go. Why for do? We did. They say now I sit the old for. Now they don't left the I sit motorcar, you don't go. Why I asked, they said American motorcar. You know they for transport. That motorcar now transport motorcar, we don't meet on Bopusai. In all self-force they run there. You run Charlotte Street, you run bus station, you run Regent. So they come tired, they let me, they hold me, they don't left me. That is now again, are they against?
So they change. When they come their home city, they're ready for change.
Well, for strike the balance, Nandewa Tonka go na SLRSA for go get the side on this allegation.
Zonal commander, where they represent the Sierra State Authority and the Western of Utah. Well, what we do this morning is in consonant with Regulation 105 of the Utah Regulation 2011, we give the authority the power for inspect vehicles them, and a certain things them the way fit say na they for the vehicle. So in light of that, we personnel them, that is the whole safety corps, and go this morning they arrest a number of vehicles them, and bring them in for metal seats. And the regulation go further for say, once the vehicles they arrest them, we get the power for examining the vehicles and the way a vehicle examiner will go on. So we then will call them, the vehicle examiner will go headquarters. And right now we did so long call and they say a day on his way for camp. So until the countries now examine, after the examination, Ingwe will give you results, whether for give them a prohibition order. And once he issue that order day to the drivers, then we will release the vehicle. Then after that period, then now anybody will go, correct that vehicle. We will hold that motorcade, we bring her in and define her $400,000. Some of the vehicles that were involved, now emergency hospital, now they get them motorcade, about 3 of them. And as it is now the country, even in terms of emergency, sister, medical people, the medical institution, they know they restrict them so no more. But because me personnel, they don't bring them inside, then later I make an investigation and realize in an emergency service, emergency hospital, and they get them vehicles and then I staff them and they take from one point to another. And of course, I see by the vehicles and back, they write the staff only. So on that base, I take all the drivers in particulars, then I make a release the vehicles and back.
Right from the SLRSA story there, we then move now to the northern region. Outside Salon Social Aids volunteers, where Christiane Degi Kopo, then be non get one Sabi meeting where they do on accountability. And according to the executive director, Alfred Jata Dubuya, he said this meeting here, now one key thing that they for make them build fine relationship with service provider and service user them. Yvette Goldsmith, get the story.
Country Director, Sierra Leone Social Aid Volunteers, and we are the partner where they implement the Sabi project where strengthen accountability, building inclusion.
It's okay, we apologize for that. Well, we go get for bring next week. We'll go to the Student Youth Parliament as then they on health sensitization. And now a serious thing where at least they want to embark on. So let's see.
Junior, I'm the founder and executive director of Student Parliament. Well, Student Parliament is a youth-based and student-led organization where they first for promote quality education, human rights, democracy, and good governance. We come together with the team since the organization they try for promote quality education. We think as a quality education, not for give school fees to bosses, send and go school, but get for care about school, picking their health too. So we come together. We plan for raise up awareness campaign on one sick way don't come and where they scatter and they can keep people then silent when I hepatitis. So we want to raise awareness on that particular sick day because the way they say we not to medical people them, but the way according to the research, the virus they transfer through body fluid and through blood transmission and other things. So we can't think and say school picking then they're very vulnerable, they're vulnerable for get this particular sick. Then we could come together, we say let we organize a particular program, where we send out a message, positive message, awareness message to to parents then, school picking and school administrators them concerning this particular sick.
So if first you want contact now, then go contact now.
Well, if first you want for contact, we make a go na 34 Liverpool Street. When I help newspaper, we go able to get video. Then or you call 077 66 8087.
Alright, well, that's so the opinion there. Every day we is a picking and the loss, and always up to now, still yet it happen. Well, this became a loss, but today that the Ministry for Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs, then custody. Well, one for Lord and Sam.
Yes.
No, body rich. I can feel me that in a month, so I come. So I go find my friend up in. So I can down by then 8 o'clock. I meet this person. Then I take the picking. I ask people like can they watch the picking? Nobody will tell me, but I get the picking. So from then I see what's the picking. I go to the police station. The police station, they send me to social welfare.
I'm Mohamed Ba, social worker, Ministry of Social Welfare. This speaking, according to the man, as I read, he say he come across him, he sit down, he asks the neighbor, nobody know, come say Sabi the picking. So he do the picking, then he take him to FSU, where FSU refer them here. Or they ask the general public, the mama or the papa, anybody will know this picking. Make you contact me at the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs. Or you call me on the line 078-298379.
Alright, well, we bring this one. This, you remember, we did show you one Okada accident will be happen where one man be gets a cut, you know, big man, he gets a cut na head. Well, from that time, the way that thing they happen, according to the man, nobody no respond to him. At the end of the day, for all that plenty blood we waste, you know, the thing still just they ignore the tail, no they. He come and explain more to Nandi Watonka.
Na mika na ya, where that Okada be bang me, where news be put out 12 November. Now I come, where that bike be don't bang me. I tell me go na hospital. Me head it down, I don't know myself. They give me 60. Nobody no go. The policeman go left me. They abandon me. That bike man he run away. Nobody no come to me. Now me wife, me picky. Now they come. They pay all the bill. Nobody. Now I no get penny. The bike man they don't hold like then a police. Where I go, they say that they wait for the bike man. They come. The man he don't go. So how them go while they leave?
What that only bike man or the bike?
The bike then a police they hand.
So what you want me to do for you?
I want, if that man no come, let them sell the bike, let them give me money. The government can't say. Go, now I know they sell Bitacola again. And Bitacola they sell. 3 weeks now they go Panaso. I don't get nothing. I know they sell again, you don't pay me picking the oil, don't put 1 point the education. The all day, they go sit to us next year. I don't get money. Now me not the breadwinner in a house.
Well, as all the things here so they be, we need for the closer to God. And that make well Faith Liberation Church one follow this message.
Is from Faith Liberation International Ministry. We get Expansion 2018, which we usually do every year, and we yearly program when they start on the 3rd and end on the 9th, that is Sunday, the 9th of December. This expansion they deal with so many things. We go across on several activities, short like talking to business people, raising the hope of business people, and married family. The theme for this program is define acceleration. That means you forget speed for what they do. The line-up program then, especially the start on Monday, where we will start with what we call Hallelujah Night. That's for Kantego, thank you, praise God. because God gave you the opportunity for see yet another expansion. On the Tuesday, we get business summit. This summit will teach business people them how to expand their business and how to make your business great. That's how we get 3 days breakthrough revival. We go start on the Wednesday and go end on the Friday. And also we get a fire conference when we go start when you come to the revival or you come to the business summit to go direct you at the venue of the revival. Sunday service will be on Sunday the 10th, the 9th. The 9th, that will be on morning. And 10 o'clock the program will start. Your expectation, that will be a crown of this entire program. And
from there, we go to the final one-day training where they look for diagnosis and treatment of autism done at the Gender Empowerment Center, John Street, Freetown. Now we join Yvette Smith.
This training at the world so one together professionals them, different professionals them where they attend to picking them in any level, in any type of setting. So what do they do? Autism na developmental disorder where they affect the brain. So one for begin provide awareness not only to citizens them, but to we with the professionals them, whole families and they want care go picking them too. Like would they understand how the brain they affect certain behaviors them. So we get different professionals then from doctors to nurses to social workers then who on the inside the room for being able to know what are signs and symptoms and what this condition they present, so we know how to better treat them. And we get Dr. Rivera who also don't bring a tool for Sierra Leone Autistic Society who will help.
All right, okay, well, that's so beyond that. But we just want to remind you now, you know, say, this na the last day, today na November 30. Well, on November, say, 1st of December 2018, now nothing they happen in New Englandville, SLBC compound, and SLBC Carnival, it begin 7 o'clock sharp. And make sure, say, you don't come so that you go enjoy such a subi. And that's ending now, the country go down clean, you go to breathe fresh air, and of course you get everything where you need, and when you come you go enjoy yourself. So no waste your time, just set up, inshallah you will be also na SLBC compound and the SLBC Carnival.
This is then they rush am.
Yes, and then they ask if they are go do. Yes, if you don't do safe
we dey pass and catch. Anyway, we must catch. Well, this final one, Bendu Kuruma, Ebene 58A Pratt Street, New Englandville. Na salon person he old 13 years. Well, he lost. They say he's slim and he tall. He lost picky fear and complexion. And he be go na evangelical community school na New England Day. He be class 4. Na mende pikin and he talk Creole. They say from where he lost the 26th of November, they no see him. So if you see him, do you contact Ibrahim Kuruma or Aisata Esther Kuruma, or you can go to any police station nearby or Miata Kone, or you can go to 58 Pratt Street, New Englandville, or you call 088-511-053. Well, now the word that.
All right, quickly, this say me, I want to make government look inside a poor picking case, do you?
This other one said, do you are waiting at the spot update for SLBC? This one says some of them motorcar and seats them bad off, not to come on strain, possibly strain where you go inside there.
Well, this one say, anyway, it said that lady will decide for killing Pekin, for if for giving reason, what to make you do that, and if for really go jail for that.
This was one of the greatest challenges they will get in this country, na parenting, where they know they monitor them, picking them. He said that the reason that we don't get high number of cases them where picking and they lost all about na the country. This na side of Zito na hill station Senam.
Well, this one say, Mr. Minister, what's in the happen at that grafting area, that land issue between the people and the police from Adiso?
This one they do make the help the pa bo where that bike been banged. This was from Mr. Jalon Arukel container.
Well, this one says some people really lawless in this country. Say government need to take action over the plenty things that we happen from particular Tengbe town.
This one said tomorrow na the day na SLBC compound na thing go be. Ya go do, yes, it go do for everybody where they stepping foot inside. Well, I think say done.
Well, I think say na so we go put the cutting down. One for tell una thank you for we una listen, and one for tell all we colleague them from New England to Leicester Peak. Thank you for we they put on for let this program for reach una. But I want to remember you say SLBC Carnival. Ya go do. We go catch.
Oh, it's like the common sense for today. They say that bush where you look by the eye, now they got slang go come out for cane you.
Indeed. Well, must do say if you play with the bush, you know say you get some grass there, we get chuk. Anyway. Well, also we go tap Lucian and the producer. So we'll go meet back next week, inshallah. Minadan Mosey.
Lucian, Ganana, my name tomorrow.